Hola amigos. Today we're watching the one and only Bryan Johnson. He's reviewing Taco Bell. You know, I'm a big fan of Taco Bell. I want to see what all these Taco Bell haters have to say about it. Because, like, in my opinion, Taco Bell's amazing. So let's take a watch. Well, actually, just quickly, before, if you watched my last video, I made Market Pure White's sauce, the red sauce. Just have some pictures here, 4K. Wait, what is that thing in the middle of the screen? Oh, that's a little awkward. So like that's the, that's the sauce. It seemed like it had a little less liquid than his, and that's what I turned it to. It tasted pretty good, to be honest. Would I say is worth the work? Absolutely not. But kind of cool. Anyway, back to the video.
Doritos tacos.
Regular or Supreme?
Okay.
Supreme.
Come on. Doritos tacos are not the best thing for Taco Bell. Please do not order that. Get the Cantina bowl. Get the Cantina chicken bowl.
Baby, let's go all the way.
Way better.
I'm here.
And if you're a real Taco Bell fan, the taco salad. That thing was amazing. They discontinued it though. So sad. That was great. I miss my taco salads.
Taco Bell, I'm about to order the most popular items off the menu
Oh,
to
okay.
learn exactly what's in the food and what these weird ingredients are doing to our body.
Wait, this is kind of cool. I didn't expect
half
this.
of what the U.S. eats every day is from ultra-processed foods.
True.
It's not even really food. That's right. It's not food.
It's awful.
Americans are not winning their battle against obesity.
American capitalism, the greatest economic engine of all time, pointed its powers at food. Not to feed us, but to addict us.
Addicted.
Oh my god. Ew, that's disgusting. Right
Okay.
now, I'm doing something crazy.
This is funny. I have no idea what this guy is. I don't know his credentials or anything. But it seems like he knows something about food, right? He knows about like food chemistry and that sort of stuff.
on my way to Taco Bell. As a kid, we did midnight runs at Taco Bell, and I've not set off in destination to Taco Bell for probably 20 years.
Oh.
So this is
Yeah.
like teenager.
Is Taco Bell even open at midnight anymore? I swear it isn't. I swear after COVID, like everything's changed their hours to be just people sleep at night, which isn't a bad thing, you know? But
Bryan, getting ready to go out and get some Taco Bell.
place your order ahead. Hello. Just for the video.
Let's go in.
Oh,
the grab
no, he
bag.
did it.
What's gonna come out?
What is this slot machine?
What is this guy? Is this the Crunch
Ew.
Wrap Supreme?
That is a pretty
There's
good,
an
classic item.
lot of oil seeping outside of this packaging. It weighs. It's really heavy.
that's fair.
The design's kind of cool though. How they bring in the tortilla and then like cook it. I
Yeah.
remember as a kid, I was like, I like that brown.
He's gonna unfold.
It's like a
Okay,
woman is a flower.
Bro. You can't clown on the food if you're ripping it apart. Like this is what Gordon Ramsay does when the food's bad. He gets served like a burrito or something. He's like cutting up with a fork and knife, or you know what I mean? He makes it look more disgusting. Like, come on, that's not fair.
To see that the smell doesn't immediately scream fast food. It's like what you'd expect at any kind of Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
All right, now, I guess the question is, what
You can't really fake lettuce or tomatoes, or you maybe fake cheese a little. You can't. Maybe you could fake a tortilla. It's mostly real like ingredients, you know. You can't ultra process lettuce, really. I don't think, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
it's hiding in this seemingly innocuous food? All right,
Okay.
so first, this has processed beef, emulsifiers, and
Okay.
a ton of sodium. The tortilla wrap is loaded with aluminum, 2.6 milligrams in the outer wrap
Aluminum?
alone. A study of 1,925 people over 15 years found that ingesting more than 0.1 milligrams of aluminum through drinking water was associated with cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, and dementia.
That's every
That
metal ever?
means if you ate one wrap a day, that would be 26 times the amount of aluminum that was referenced in this study for dementia risk. When I have
Okay.
McDonald's in my hands, you feel repulsed. Like you feel the oil. You feel like you can smell the processed nature of it.
That's fair.
But Taco Bell has this aroma which does induce you to think that it's somehow better and not slipping into bad ingredients.
Okay, hold on. Isn't it actually better than McDonald's though? I mean, come on, let's be real, right? It has to be.
But then The dangerous thing is they're hiding inside the food, inside that aroma. All right, next up, let's go to this bag.
So he's not gonna eat it. He's gonna just. Okay. Well, yeah. His review. You know, let's see how he likes it. You know.
All right.
I've never had that menu item. That seems disgusting to me, to be honest.
Well, the box got a little smashed.
Oh.
You can see the oil has totally seeped through. Oh, so much of it got stuck on the top.
Oh.
Okay, so Taco Bell got into the pizza business.
There's something very unusual going on at Taco Bell. Something you wouldn't expect. We're making pizza.
The old ad.
Mexican pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. What is this? What is going on?
What do you think it is, man?
Oh my
You have a
gosh.
brain.
Oh. Ew, that's
Sheesh.
disgusting. That is really bad. I mean, that's
Okay.
that's a bad odor. Let's figure out what's in this guy. So first, the combination of beef and cheese and heat leads to the creation of nitrosamines and HCA.
Excuse me, what is that?
That are potentially carcinogenic and have been
Potentially?
shown to cause damage in DNA. DNA
Okay.
damage is a major pathway for aging, cancer,
Okay, but the study just showed, is it actually proven? It's potentially. And all meat we know is carcinogenic. Especially pork. Beef is the second most. It's all red meat. That's not exclusive to Taco Bell, bro. Come on, be fair.
neural degeneration, and chronic disease. You guys, this pizza also has calcium propionate.
Okay.
This preservative can exacerbate
Yeah.
behavioral disorders, irritability, and ADHD in children. Okay, I'm so
It can. Come on, little bro. You need a better source than that. You're just throwing claims to make them look bad, right?
happy to be done with this guy and move it away from
Again, his video, not the way I would, pose this. It's like he's trying to be scientific, but he's not actually.
me. I want to throw it away. My opinion of Taco Bell when I was younger is I didn't understand the ways of the world in that I didn't realize they were scheming. I thought they're just putting together
Okay.
a menu of items, giving people low-cost food. And now that I've seen behind the curtain as an adult, I view them as inherently an amoral company that
Okay.
they profit off of people's addiction, food addictions, and
Okay.
health demise. And I really do see them as nefarious actors that are, they would probably rationalize and say, we're just giving people what they want. And I don't accept that as a justification for their existence. So I do think they really are a menace to society in really fundamental ways that makes society worse. All right.
Okay. Well, I think that sums up his whole point here. Like, that's why everything here is so critical, so negative. He's only looking at the whole of every food industry in the United States is awful, then, because that's every single processed item you can get at the store, every easy meal to cook, every frozen meal, every fast food restaurant. I mean, come on, is there any restaurant this guy supports? Is there, you know what I mean? From that statement, what positivity, what is good food to him? Stuff you make at home that's completely naturally sourced? I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Let's see.
These are Taco Bell nacho
Classic
fries.
item.
Okay, so these are the large nacho fries. Actually, it looks like the potato is pretty sad. McDonald's has a nice, clean, narrow, skinny fry.
That's fair.
This guy, I'm not sure they went as high quality, but similar situation, a lot of oil. It's actually like a
The sound effect, it's ridiculous. The editing, it's so over the top. And also, okay, man, a potato. You're going to tell me they're getting lower quality potatoes than McDonald's? I mean, come on. Is that even actually possible? Like, when you're mass buying actual potatoes in bulk, because it's food, they have to use actual potatoes. How are they going to fake a potato? Come on, explain it to me. Explain it to me.
burrito made as a fry. You take all the bad in the world and you like mix and match
Okay.
it. Like, oh, like can you imagine the meetings they have? Like, okay, here's the whiteboard of like the 10 most
The clown's
destructive
crazy.
foods known for human. What if we combine this one and this one? A Dorito fried. That's amazing. You know, they go to lunch. It's like, Nancy, great job. Like you really, that was a banger
Wow.
idea.
You know, maybe he doesn't actually know how Taco Bell tests their food. They have a whole food lab, and they have people come in, and they have like professional chefs making this food, and then they, you know, make it cheaper. They make it so it lasts longer, all that stuff. But of course he doesn't know that. Of course he doesn't know that.
Okay, what's in these guys? These are fried starch, heavily dyed in cheese powder, and loaded with sodium.
Okay.
And how much is that relative to what you should consume on a daily basis? 75%. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, apparently this comes with some kind of cheese sauce that won't even move in the container. It's stuck. It's like Play-Doh. So let's see. Let's open this up and see what happens.
To be fair, I'm not a big
man,
fan
look
of the
at that.
sauce.
You guys, this is insane. Fried starch, dried cheese, in some kind of, I don't know what kind of call this sauce, yellow something. This is like a triple deck layer death, in my opinion.
Okay.
My hands are getting very messy.
Wow.
I just need to deal with it. So this is what they gave me. But you know what? They get it. Like, with this many orders, he's like, that's a lot of grease to clean up. For people who love Taco Bell, I understand you.
Do you? Little bro, I don't think you do. I don't think you do, little bro. You wouldn't be clowning this hard then, huh? Let's hear it.
Loved Taco Bell. I remember so clearly the dopamine you get, and then eating.
Little bro eats food and he feels the dopamine pumping through his veins, through his brain. That's the first thing he thinks when he eats Taco Bell. I think we're a little different, you know? I think we're a little different, to be honest, because that's not what I feel.
it, and you have that same kind of experience. No matter how many times you feel sick after eating Taco
Feel sick. This is the kind of guy who goes to Taco Bell and gets diarrhea and complains about it. 100%. 100%.
Bell, it still doesn't stop you from wanting it and experiencing the anticipatory dopamine, which is really weird. It traps you into this odd self-harm loop.
A self-harm loop. Let's see what other buzzwords we can throw in here. Come on.
Whoa, I've actually...
Personally, this item is not one of my favorites at all, you know? Like, I just stick to the classic crunchy tacos. Even the soft tacos, no. The Doritos ones, no. None of their specialty tacos do it for me. None of them.
That's actually... I'm gonna cry.
This is a Doritos Locos Tacos. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, it's just like a big Dorito chip. At this point, it's pretty soggy.
He doesn't even know how to
Let's
eat it.
see.
Oh, yeah, open it up.
All right,
Rip it
let's
apart.
go back and talk to Bryan, who is 16 years old, and tell him what's in this and how he may want to change his plans for lunch.
Okay.
The first is full of artificial flavoring systems that are designed to keep you hungry. Second, these colors don't naturally happen. This taco contains dyes like yellow 5, yellow
Wow.
6, and
Isn't that
red
insane?
40. It has
How is it
been
gonna look like a
found to
Dorito?
carry benzodine contamination, a group 1 carcinogen,
Okay.
which is known to cause cancer. It's like
That's
they're
every
trying to kill
carcinogen?
us, in
True,
my
true.
opinion. All right, well, this guy's out of commission.
See, that is a fairness thing for me. Okay, like, you don't need to be eating carcinogens. That's why I don't like those tacos. That's fair. Yeah, that's a fair criticism.
He's clearly falling apart and not up to the job at all.
It's the show, baby.
So here's
That's not
what
even the
most
Dorito
people
one.
don't realize: Taco Bell is not an independent
set.
company. It's part of the same corporation that owns KFC and Pizza Hut.
That's how every
Yum
company
brands.
works, right?
Different logos, but the same supply chain, technology, and marketing tricks. You might think you're choosing between tacos, pizza, and fried chicken, but really you're just choosing which door to walk through
AI.
into the same factory. And the rabbit hole goes deeper. Have you noticed there's no Coke at Taco Bell? That's because Yum Brands used to be
Oh,
owned
you're right.
by PepsiCo.
I didn't actually know that.
They split off in the 90s, but PepsiCo never really left. As part of the deal, Yum Brands signed a long
Just all this editing to make it look horrible just because a corporation owns it. I mean, okay, corpo's bad, right? But come on. Also, the AI use here is a little cooked in my opinion.
Term exclusive beverage contract with PepsiCo. So no matter what drink you order at Taco Bell, PepsiCo is getting a cut.
That's supposed to make me not like Taco Bell. Okay, what's next? I don't like these burritos either.
Up in there, dude. That looks
Not my
unreal.
favorite, not my
Here
favorite.
we go.
Next up, beefy 5-layer burrito.
Unroll it, come on.
That's pretty beefy. You could like throw this at someone, right? You could hurt someone. It's like a brick. All right. Oh, it's got the cheese, the same cheese they paired with the fries. Yeah, just smells like sour cream bean burrito. Again, you pull up and you're like, this may not be that bad. Let's see what's inside. Okay, first of all, let's talk about Taco Bell's long, weird history with beef. How many ingredients are in beef? I think beef. But how many ingredients are in Taco Bell's beef? Here's the latest list of ingredients we could find for their...
Okay, hold on. Let's analyze this. It's seasoned beef, mind you, right? Okay, so first ingredient's beef. That's a good sign. Water. Okay, because they're going to add seasoning to it, I guess, right? Seasoning. Okay. All the seasonings look pretty fine. Citric acid's a little weird, but it's just what's that? Preservative, right? Natural flavor, smoke flavor. Okay, fair enough. Torula yeast. I don't know what that is. They put cocoa in it. Disodium isonate and guanylate dextrose. Not exactly sure what those do. Lactic acid. I'm not sure. Modified cornstarch salt, sodium phosphates. Okay. I feel like everything, all the seasoning is totally normal. You get a little weird with this stuff here, but that's probably just like preservatives and stuff, right? Because they make it in a mega factory, years in advance, pretty much.
Beef. I don't think that's beef. Now let's forgive them.
What does this guy eat for food normally? Is this guy making? Oh, he's. I don't know. He probably doesn't make tacos at home ever, right? Does he not season his beef? Come on.
For the horse meat scandal, where some of their beef contains more than 10% horse DNA. That happened in Europe.
Could horse meat
in
be
Europe.
in our meat supply here in the U.S.?
You know, it's possible.
The biggest issue right now with Taco Bell's beef, even though it's like 40 ingredient beef, is the antibiotics. According to the Natural Resources Defense Council's 2019 Chain Reaction V report, Taco Bell received a D grade because its commitment to reduce antibiotic use in its beef supply was considered too modest and slow to effectively address the public health issue of antibiotic resistance. The antibiotics in this beef can damage your microbiome and even lead to antibiotic resistance.
He's just trying to throw everything possible. What does this guy personally have against Taco Bell? It is not Taco Bell's fault there's antibiotic resistance. It's the farmers. The farmers are the ones giving their cows antibiotics. That's not Taco Bell's fault. Come on.
In your microbiome. And if things couldn't get worse...
Does he even actually know about antibiotic resistance? How much does he actually look into it, right? Okay, because I've written a research paper about this when I was like in my English class or it was some health class I was taking. It's the farm. My paper had nothing to do with the restaurants because they're not producing the beef. It's the people producing the beef. It's their fault.
Has 1,290 milligrams of sodium. Now this is almost maxing you out at what the American Heart Association says is reasonable for consumption on any given day. So you maybe say, Brian, what's the big deal with sodium? Horses lick salts, why can't I? Well, sodium increases blood volume, which puts pressure on your blood vessels. All right, let's lay this guy down.
That's the only bad thing about sodium, according to him. Okay.
All right, what are we doing next?
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's Asmongold.
Taco Bell!
I don't know who that is.
Next up is the Baja Blast. This
Classic
has
drink.
111 grams of sugar.
That's
that is,
insane.
I think, 28 sugar cubes. In this guy, it's a miracle.
See, personally, I don't drink Baja Blast. Although I will get the slushy thing, the freeze, the Baja Blast one of that. That's fine. I like that. Still a lot of sugar. But I mean, come on. That's a lot of drinks in the US. Not just Taco Bell.
Actually liquid. You're just drinking straight sugar. It is high fructose corn syrup, the most
Actually,
straight sugar.
let's see. What's the first
It is
ingredient
high
here? Water. Sorry, man. My bad. I know it's hard to see what's put first in the list, but it is actually water mainly.
fructose corn syrup, the most processed sugar you can get.
It is true.
I mean, it smells good though. I mean, it takes you back to when you were a kid. Like you want that summer drink to quench the thirst. It's hot outside. You're playing with your friends, and you want to
People. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just upset at this guy at this point.
delicious drink. I mean, it has all the characteristics. It's gonna like cause diabetes almost immediately, in my opinion. Now, honestly, on a daily basis, you should aim for 20 grams or less.
That is
better to have none at all. This guy, again, 111, almost 5 times plus.
That's
what is
insane.
In a
That is
reasonable
actually
amount of sugar
insane.
consumption.
I didn't know that one, to be fair.
The colors are definitely off, right? You'd think this is like some place in the Bahamas where you've got blue-like water, fish are swimming around. This is a synthetic dye. Definitely not doing your body any favors. This is blue 1 and yellow 5.
Wow.
Taco Bell has claimed they're getting rid of artificial flavors and colors
Hey,
and
that's
replacing
good.
them with natural alternatives. But they still serve Baja Blast with blue 1 and yellow 5.
Okay.
And Doritos Locos Tacos with yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 40. And they still have
See, I don't know. Instead of just saying the whole restaurant chain's trash, maybe just focus on the specific food items to avoid. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a little better approach. You know?
artificial flavors like MSG, disodium inosinate, and guanylate. These can be found in several of their products. Their healthy claims are really just marketing.
He is just using buzzwords. MSG, like, I'm pretty sure they actually did scientifically kind of find that really isn't as bad as people thought it was. But of course, he's going to throw it in the video to make you think it's bad.
BS.
We've been on a long journey of reducing sodium, cleaning up our labels, getting rid of artificial colors and flavors.
Wow,
getting rid of
you said it.
trans fats.
No,
She
wait.
must have drawn the
I was going to say, no, he actually interviewed them. No, he's just watching the video.
short stick to go out publicly and say these things.
Okay.
Taco Bell's cheesy gordita
Not a fan. I
crunch.
don't like that either.
It's cheesy, it's crunchy, it's chewy.
I can't accept that.
Why not?
It's not real money.
Well, that's not a real breakfast.
The cheese gordita
Devastating.
crunch. Soft outer layer. You've got a inner hard layer. Yeah. You know, this smells exactly like I remember it smelling 20 years ago. Okay, so this guy has
He has a good memory. He can remember smells 20 years ago. He also has the ability to feel dopamine when he eats food. This guy's on an ascended level. It's impressive.
11 grams of saturated fat, as much as a Big Mac. High saturated fat intake is causally linked to coronary narrowing. This means it can raise your risk of a heart attack. So next time you take a bite, imagine you could literally be narrowing your arteries with every crunch. This also
But
has
how many other things can also contribute to a heart attack? It's a lot more than just specifically that. And you know what the biggest solution here is? Wow, exercise. You can exercise and then you can eat a lot of bad food. Isn't that insane?
calcium propionate, which has
Then you
been
won't have a heart
linked
attack.
to decreased attention, sleep disturbance,
Whoa, but wait, hold on. Exercise can also cause a heart attack. What do we do? Just embrace the doom.
and hyperactivity in children. The spicy ranch sauce
Hyperactivity
has
in
children benzoate as a preservative. Another culprit in exasperating hyperactivity in children, as shown by a study that had 153 3-year-olds and 144 8 and 9-year-olds.
153 whole? That's so many people.
Disastrous situation
Get a bigger
because
step.
they've done an absolutely phenomenal job at making addiction.
Why was there rain on his hat? Look at all that rain.
Phenomenal job
Like, he opened his window.
at making
I mean, I don't know. Fair enough. He wouldn't place that order ahead.
addiction.
You know, seems like
so
kind of guy to not
fun.
do that.
Weirdly, and you do it, and you hate
Just
yourself
walk in,
for doing
walk
it,
in.
but then you do it again, and you can't stop yourself.
Can't stop.
And they just, you have to give it to them. They really are clever ***ers.
Okay. You heard it here first.
The new Soft Taco Supreme.
Hey, wait, okay. To be fair, this item does taste good though.
Hey,
It does.
little
it
hot
does.
sauce came with this. Sure, why not? Oh, these guys, they're so evil.
I don't use hot sauce.
This is a cute little guy.
I don't.
Oh,
I've never
no,
really
it's
tried
not.
Okay,
No,
let's hear
it's
it.
not. This is a naughty
Oh,
This
okay.
is the spicy potato soft taco. I do not think they had this. They basically said fries sell really well at fast food. Let's put the fries inside the taco.
That's not what they said. You know what they said? We need a alternative for people who want tacos who don't want to eat meat. Wow.
Oh, brilliant, Nancy. 2 in the day. All right, what's
Poor
going on
Nancy.
here? It has 28 grams of refined carbohydrates, which is
Wow.
definitely going to spike your
20 whole carbohydrates. Bro, what are we supposed to eat then? Come on. Literally, carbohydrates aren't that bad.
blood glucose.
That's one of the best things you can eat
It
because it's not
also
even added
has
sugar.
hydrogenated
And
oils,
this is making me angry.
which have trans fats.
Okay.
This creates risk for cardiovascular disease,
I mean, literally, isn't that pretty much like most cooking oils? Like, literally.
inflammation, and even some cancers. It also has many of the same additives found in other Taco Bell products, including sodium metabisulfite. This is inflammatory and linked to allergic reactions. Benzoate,
Okay.
which is linked
Allergic reactions? Really? I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I feel like that's a stretch. Maybe 1 out of like 100,000 people or something.
to intolerance and increased hyperactivity, especially in children.
Not my kids being
Next up.
hyperactive. See, that wasn't even that bad. I mean, to be totally fair, the nutritional facts on that were not that bad compared to the other stuff. And again, not really my favorites. If I'm getting a burrito, it's normally just the plain one. It's just the bean one.
And this is a bean burrito from Taco Bell. Let's see if Bubba wants a bean burrito. Gone.
That's funny.
All right, this is the cheesy bean and rice burrito. I think this was when I got this guy. And what I would do is I do that. I take a hot sauce packet,
He opens it up.
put it on like
This
this.
guy is insane.
Man, this really does make me time travel. I remember this so vividly.
Wait, is it raining in the background or is that just like artifacts?
We kind of
Kinda
lived
looks
off
like it
of
does.
Taco Bell, come to think of it. Yeah, man, I just did one sauce, but they gave me 30. Okay, so this is their vegetarian
funny.
option, which surely means it's the more healthy option, right? What do we expect? We're dealing with
Is that all vegetarian? Is this guy a vegetarian? Is that why he thinks he's better than me? That's the vibe I'm getting from him. You know what I mean?
Taco Bell. Okay, so here are the scariest things
Okay,
in this
let's
guy.
see it, let's see
First,
it.
they've got hydrogenated oils,
Okay.
which are linked to cardiovascular disease and vascular dysfunction,
Okay.
as well as increased
I swear those are common cooking oils, aren't they? I'm checking right now. Let's see, let's see. Okay. It seems like most aren't, but some do have it. It's literally just a cooking oil though. FDA says that they are bad though, which is fair. But I mean, okay, when it really comes down to all food items, you're not gonna get a perfect food, no matter what. Oh, I was spazzed out there. You know what I mean? Every single food item, no matter what it is, there'll be some way you could find that it's bad for you or unhealthy. Literally. When you just get down to the completely raw meats themselves, pork's worse than beef. Beef is worse than chicken. Which means, oh, I'm going to live my whole life just eating chicken. But wait, I don't even need to eat meat at all. I'm going to just eat vegetables. And then you just eat vegetables. And then you get some sort of sickness because you don't have any other types of nutrients for your body. It's ridiculous.
inflammation and multiple cancers. It also has sodium metabisulfite, which triggers oxidative stress, inflammation, asthma, and allergic reactions. Okay, guys, this is kind of insane. This preservative kills or harms normal human cells in lab dishes.
In lab
Also, I think that
dishes?
Taco Bell
I'm not sure what you meant by that one.
focused on being very good at marketing to kids. You know,
Is
McDonald's,
that
of
true?
course, has their Happy Meals and their toys. Taco Bell has done a lot of marketing towards children as well. And getting kids to ask their parents to take them to Taco Bell, and
Is that
for
actually true?
teenagers to make it their spot, just like I did with my friends.
I don't know if that's true.
So they definitely know what they're doing in starting the addiction early, when you're not, as a kid, you're not quite sure where the food falls.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, hold on. I'm just doing a quick little research here to fact check him. Yeah, it does not look like Taco Bell's marketing to kids at all in their strategy. Nothing mentions it. There's like a couple of websites talking about it. They're focusing on young adults mainly. So yeah, that's completely just wrong.
All right, we have one more item, the
All right.
chicken quesadilla, but guys, it's not. Oh, it is here. It was at the bottom. I didn't think it was here. Look at this.
He's so excited.
It looks like the bottom of a paper bag, sitting atop 30 little
He's complaining about the packaging on it.
things of hot sauce. Okay, so the chicken quesadilla is here.
Okay, this is a good item. Normally I don't get the chicken one, I just get the cheese one, and then I get the jalapeno sauce out. That sauce is disgusting in my opinion.
I thought that they were missing it. Okay, let's look inside. Uh-oh, split in half. I'm gonna rip this open.
Yeah, that's
All
fair.
right. Yep, I'm very familiar with this guy. This has been a staple of the menu for a very long time. Yep. Chicken
Yep, smells
quesadilla.
like death.
All right, let's talk about
I thought he was gonna
what's
say that.
inside this guy. The chicken quesadilla has 13 grams of saturated fat.
I wonder why. What's the main thing inside of it? Is it cheese or something?
That's the maximum daily recommendation from the American Heart Association. Saturated fat has been linked to cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and fatty liver disease.
Okay.
Also, it has
What are we supposed to do about that,
1,250
man?
milligrams of sodium,
supposed to
which is
exercise.
83% of the daily recommended amount.
Okay.
And no surprise, the
What do we do about
tortilla
that, man?
is full of calcium, propionate, and aluminum. Now remember,
Okay.
this causes
The
irritability
aluminum.
and calcium.
Where's the where's he seeing aluminum in this thing, man? I mean, where? He highlights the calcium one. Where's the aluminum? I didn't see the aluminum in the other one either. I'm assuming it's in here, but I don't see it.
propionate and aluminum.
Okay.
Now remember, this causes irritability and lack of focus in children. Let's not forget about
Again, he keeps reminding us about those poor children. Does he also realize you need to eat certain foods? You know, your body doesn't need calcium, like you know, for your bones. That also like his ions. It doesn't like your heart use it. Some of your muscles, right? I mean, come on.
delectable jalapeno sauce, which has potassium sorbate. This
It's just a
potentially
preservative.
has mutagenic, genotoxic properties in human immune cells. Why
In
Taco
what-
Bell?
what?
Genotoxic properties in human immune
To human peripheral blood lymphocytes in vitro. If I'm not having a kid, then it's fine according to this statement you highlighted.
cells. Why Taco Bell? Why do you do this to these in human?
Am I
immune
misreading this? Am I misreading this? Genotoxic to human peripheral blood lymphocytes. Okay, so your immune cells. But in vitro, is that talking about when they're first forming?
cells? Why Taco
I don't
Bell?
know, he doesn't know what he's talking about
Why
either.
do you do this to us?
If you're-
And now for the big reveal.
Hold on. I'm curious. Okay, well, all right. I just did some checking, and potassium sorbate is safe by the FDA. It's just a normal preservative. It has minor toxicity concerns. I mean, he's just bringing up every criticism of everything possible. That's what this is. I lost my mess.
In human immune cells. Why Taco Bell? Why do?
Oh, and that study was just on cultures in a lab, right? Not in actual people. So, I mean, if it's bad in a lab, you know, theoretically it's bad in people too, right? I didn't read the study. We don't know how bad it actually is, but if the FDA says it's safe, I mean, I would assume that they're not lying.
You do this to us. And now for the big reveal.
Okay. Okay. What is it? Let's see.
Why not?
Personally, I really don't like these things. They're just too like puffy. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the texture on them, and also doesn't it kind of like cut in your mouth too a little bit? They're fine. They taste good, but I don't personally like them. I don't go out of my way to order them. He didn't even review the Cantina chicken bowl. That's the best item at Taco Bell. Come on.
Cinnamon twists. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop myself. This has not changed. I mean, this is the same guy we had 30 years ago. Identical.
Identical.
Yeah, I mean, I like these. These are nice, right? It's like you
I don't.
you eat them
Okay.
and you're thinking, they can't be that bad. Right?
No, they actually are.
Pretty
Right?
lightweight, a sprinkle of sugar and some
Not
cinnamon.
a sprinkle,
Isn't
it's a
cinnamon
bunch.
good for you? You know, what's just a small bag? I mean, I remember thinking, not bad. It could be a lot worse. All right, let's go
Yeah,
back and
that's
tell
true.
Brian
A lot of
what
things could be a lot
he's
worse.
eating. I'm really apprehensive to hear it. These bad boys come in at just 170
Well, it's not
calories,
actually that bad.
but smuggle 10 grams of
That's
added sugar.
expected.
I get it. We all get those sugar cravings, but if you can, reserve your sugar budget for healthier, more nutritious options like honey and polyphenol-rich fruits. Second,
Excuse me, polyphenol rich? I don't think I've ever heard that term before. What does that mean? Polyphenol. Compound containing more than one phenolic hydroxyl group. Wow, that doesn't really help. Naturally occurring phenols. Okay. Interesting. Hold on. Okay, I just wanted to look into the polyphenols right here. And apparently if you eat too many, there's also a negative effect on you. Wow, there's research papers that were made in 2023, cited 200 times. Too many of these are bad too. Wow, man, it's like every single food item can be bad.
they are deep fried. This is not a baked situation. Deep frying
course.
these carbohydrates expose you to potential cancer
There we go, 'cause
and
you're
dementia
cooking it.
causing compounds.
Yep,
Now
that's-
also,
that's-
the seed oil they're using to fry these is heated over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
This creates toxic AGEs, which leads to accelerated aging and cellular damage, including very visible skin aging. You guys, I
All cooking.
am on your team. I am the
Did you know all cooking exposes you to cancer and carcinogens more likely than not?
loudest voice in your mind. Do not eat this garbage.
Oh,
you are better
okay.
than that.
Tell me what
You
I'm
can
supposed to do
find
then.
other
Tell-
ways to nourish
tell-
yourself. You will be happier. You will achieve self-respect, and you will reclaim
Self-respect.
yourself.
I'm gonna get self-respect by not eating a Taco Bell. Okay.
Do not let these guys in your life. They
Oh,
are
don't
a
let 'em in.
terrible influence on everything you want, and that is good and virtuous. in this
Everything that I
world.
want. He even knows what I want, guys.
We've now completed Taco Bell. If you want to know what's inside of McDonald's, check out this video and let me know in the comments who we should review next. All right, now,
Okay.
if you're saying, all right, Brian, I'm open to eating something else, watch this video to learn what I eat on a daily basis.
Okay,
Also,
I
let
am
me
curious
know
about
what
that.
other food establishment you want me to take down.
Take down. Okay. That was a very big video. Just want to look at the comments here. Subway next, healthy fast food. Brian reviews food outside to avoid contaminating assets. Funny. It's not even the food. It's doing reviews than any food blogger. That's funny. Chipotle. Smart guy in my opinion. It's the Nakatsu. By Taco Bell. Okay. Well, interesting. You sell this to kids. We'll take a look at this other video here. I am curious what he does actually eat, and we'll look up his food and try to poke holes in it or why it's bad too. And then, hopefully he doesn't have a, midlife crisis. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll take a look at some more Bryan Johnson videos in the future. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.